This is Jerry White, the Socialist Equality Party's candidate for President of the United States. Today, thousands of Detroit teachers took part in a sickout. They have been informed that they will receive no paychecks after mid-June. The city and state claims that there's no more money to pay. Teachers have been engaged in months-long struggles, sickouts to oppose deplorable conditions in the schools and attacks on their wages and living standards, which have been sanctioned by their own union, the Detroit Federation of Teachers. The protests today in Detroit are part of a growing opposition of workers, including Verizon workers, Chicago teachers, and others. The World Socialist website spoke to teachers today about the issues in their struggle.
We're protesting because of unfair labor practices. Nobody works for free, nobody.
The issues are the constant battle to remain employed gainfully through DPS, having what we need to serve our students here.
Our DFT has no power because the emergency manager can walk in at any time and make any changes he wants. So we stand up and fight, and our jobs are on the line anyway. But I think it's to the point where my students need me more, and I will put my job on the line for them.
Yes.
You know, as a teacher, you see your paycheck go down year after year after year. Nobody's fighting for the working class. They're all worried about the big corporations. They get the bailouts, but the students, the kids, they don't ever get bailouts. It's at their expense.
Because we love the children so much and we love our jobs, we try to make concessions. And we've consistently made concessions probably over the last 20 years. With our salary, with our health benefits, we've given the district money to survive, and they turn around and lay us off or cut us and further take away our salary through illegal practices. The 3% that they took out for over a year illegally. They promised us that they're not going to raise our health care through our contracts, and they turn around and do the same thing anyway. So it's like we don't live in a democracy anymore. You know, everything that we vote for, they pass legislation behind our back to get it to go through. And that's not right.
Judge Rhodes robbed the pensions of city workers. He's about to rob public education. It's time for rank and file teachers to take this struggle in your own hands.
How you gonna keep giving us emergency managers and they keep stealing? They keep stealing from us. Hey, what they really want to do, they try to destroy Detroit public schools. So I think that's wrong. I think everybody needs their job. They need to give us back the money they stole from us.
The right to public education, the right for us as DPS employees to know where the millions and millions of dollars just happens to keep filtering out because the missing money is not in my classroom.
As taxpayers and teachers.
Exactly. It just keeps disappearing. We get $48 million and they can't make the $30 million payment for our pension. Where did that go?
What do you think about the attack on education that's taking place all across the country?
It's sickening.
It is.
Our children deserve a future. They are our future. What are they going to do without an education?
We need to mobilize the working class, independent of the trade unions, independent of the Democratic Party. The Democrats posture as your friends, but they're not your friends. They have pushed through massive cuts, massive austerity. It was the Democratic Party that puts through the bankruptcy of Detroit.
They found trillions of dollars to bail out the banks or to spend money on war, whether it's Bush or Obama, but they say there's no money for public education.
Well, you hit the nail on the head right there when you said trillions of dollars. It's a lot of money in public education. And I'll leave it at that. You can draw your own conclusion. It's all about the money.
You said that you teach Yemeni children in the Southwest
Yes,
side.
I do teach Yemeni children. So instead of throwing $12.5 million and constructing a drone to kill Yemeni civilians, instead of killing the Yemeni, why don't we educate them? $12.5 million a few times over could solve the problems of DPS's financial crisis.
Right.
Yes, I am not in favor of war. But I don't think we have to look at other countries and other people as enemies. A lot of people are going through the same types of struggles.
I work with people who, you know, they live paycheck to paycheck, and to have to miss one paycheck is going to be devastating for them. Devastating. They can't miss a check. We can't miss a check. So many people I know work second jobs. We have to maintain certifications for our education, and that costs time and money that people who work second jobs can't do. The struggle is getting bigger.